Today I'm going to be taking a look at a book by Yoko Sato called Charming Quilted Animals. Hi, I'm Kim Jamison Hurst, and I love Yoko Sato's books. So if you're not familiar with her work, she does a lot of appliques, she likes to do a lot of purses and different types of projects. And her books are just full of a wide variety of projects, and there's so many patterns in each of them. So if you're not familiar with any of her books, any of the ones you pick up are going to have like probably 20 at least patterns in them. So you're getting a really good deal when you buy any of her books. And if you like animals, I love animals and cute designs, you're really going to like this book. Now, there is a quilt in this book that is for, I would say, like a baby, an alphabet, quilt, A to Z. But there are more than 26 animals in this book. There's, I think, 40 animal designs in this book, and some that are really quite different. So let's just take a look at some of the designs in here. The start of the book has all different pictures of the different designs you're going to find in the book as far as the different animals you're going to find in the book. So it's sort of like, I call like a coffee table book at the front. Okay, really nice pictures of all the designs. So you can see some of them here, little hippopotamus, the owl. The interesting thing about her books is she'll use a lot of Japanese type fabrics in them. So something a little different than what we may see, a lot of taupes and a kind of more muted tones in them. Here's an iguana, a newt, a yabby, she calls it, which we call a lobster. So, it's not typically the ones you'd see in regular alphabet animal books. A unicorn. Who doesn't love a unicorn, right? Dragonfly, a little rabbit as well. So her technique is all needle turn applique, all hand done. So you'll find instructions for how to do that for these projects in the book, but you could easily change it to a different type of applique technique. Here's the book, here's the book. Here's the project I was talking about. It's called Tapestry. So here's one where she's created an A to Z alphabet quilt, if you will, although it's not in order of A to Z. So she has different animals in here. And what's really nice about this is the border design that she's got in there. Just beautiful work. So even if you don't want to make the project, it's just a really nice book to look at as well. I mentioned that she does a lot of different types of projects, so it's not always quilts in her books. A lot of pouches, key holders, containers, that type of thing. So you can see here, for example, here's a kiwi pouch. So on the front of the pouch, she has the kiwi bird. And on the back, it's like as if you'd taken a kiwi fruit and cut it into it. So that's kind of clever, I thought. Here's one little dog on here, dog glasses case. So the instructions for all of these are in this book. At the back is where you'll find them. I'm going to show you what that looks like in just a moment. Here's one with a peacock on it to hold your tablet or iPad in. Elephant accessories holder, little duck pin cushion. Ooh, I might have probably using that for my pins. I wouldn't want to stab the little duck, but it's quite cute. I thought this was really precious. The mole tote with a little mole poking out of the pocket there. That's just so cute, right? And here she's got a penguin book cover, so you can see the wide variety of projects in this one book. And I wanted to show you a little bit about what her instructions look like. So I often think I need a magnifying glass because there's so much detail in the instructions. And because there's so many patterns in the book, they're trying to get them all in as much as they can, as much information as they can. So you're seeing the smaller type. But there's lots of different diagrams. There are up-close photos of her doing this technique. And the other thing that's interesting about her books is you'll see them not only in metric, centimeters, and you'll also see them in imperial in inches. So you'll see, like, for example, she'll say 7.5 inches here, which is actually 19 centimeters. You'll see that in here too. So again, lots of information. You can see here, here's that penguin pattern that I had shown you earlier that she had made a little project with. So you can see here, again, all the detailed instructions, even showing you the different fabrics she's using. So there's a lot to be learned from her books as well, because she does things a little bit differently than maybe what you're used to seeing. Here again, after you get through some of them, not all of the information is on the shiny kind of pages. Some of it's on kind of regular print, as you'll see here. But again, there's no shortage of information on these. She also tells you where the photo is for the project she's talking about, which is nice because sometimes, when you have this many patterns in a book, you're going, well, where is the picture? What does that look like? So I appreciate the fact that they actually have the page numbers on here. And when you go to look at the different projects, they also have where the instructions are, so it goes both ways. Now, I did mention that there's a lot of patterns in here. We know that they're applique patterns, and in the back we have a little pattern pocket here, and you have the different patterns here at full size. And again, she tells you the project she's talking about and which page it is on. So you've got lots of patterns here. And while you might not want to make like a pouch, let's say, with the kiwi on it, maybe you want to make it on a, I don't know, tablecloth, let's say. Why not, right? Well, you can still take those designs and use them in other projects. So that's what I really like about her books, is that there are so many different applique shapes in them that you can use for all different kinds of projects. I also really like the fact that the patterns in here are separately, so I don't have to try and photocopy a book. They're also at full size, and I love it when people include their templates at full size, so you don't have to worry about going to Staples or someplace like that to photocopy them at 200% or 300%. So if you like animals and you like to do applique, it doesn't necessarily have to be hand applique, I would recommend you take a look at Charming Quilted Animals by Yoko Sato. And make sure you look in the description below, because I've included a link for you to get your own copy of this book. Thanks for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps to get this information in front of other viewers like you. And remember to subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified the next time I release a new video. And before you go, here's some other videos I've included just for you. For more helpful quilting information, go to my website at www.chatterboxquilts.com.